Howdy, howdy. Oh, apparently there was a pet, the shark plush. Let me see, does this work? Yes, it does. Okay. Alright, so working on this kind of be back soon screen. I haven't changed anything since last time. I was gonna start by coloring Spicy in. We'll see what colors. I might change it. Temporary purple. Anyway, how are y'all? It's Tuesday, right? Wasn't there a door? I kept going back and forth with it. The door might get added. We'll see. Chillin', that's good. Like a good chill day. It's a beautiful day outside. It was beautiful yesterday. It was just so windy, so my motivation for going outside was very little. Maybe I'll be able to get a little bit of daylight before the end of stream today. We'll see. It always gets me when it's like, beautiful day. It's like freezing temperatures outside. Touch grass. Exactly. Miserable. Like snow, rain, sleet, hail. Everything and anything in between. Just overcast. Okay. Overcast isn't the worst. I mean, not including whatchamacallit, like actual like deadly storm. I feel like the worst is when it's like, as far as cold weather, it's like all slushy and gross. Not a fan of that. No sun. I know some people will get really upset for no sun. I'm a weirdo. Like after a long time of no sun, then I'm like, okay, I appreciate the sun now. But I do like it being rainy. It's nice. Happy Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, I'm late. Haha. I have been wondering about changing the time to this time anyway. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it's a lot darker by the time I'm done with 3 hours. I feel like there's a special status effect weather. You have your usual rain, snow, cloudy, windy. I feel like windy is nice when it's warm. When it's just cold, it's unfortunate. This is a very purple. I'm gonna have to mess around with this. Whoa, no, I didn't mean blue. Blue. Then you have your rare variants: hail, sleet, freezing rain. Oh, freezing rain. Rain snow mix. I feel like sleet is my least favorite out of that. Well, obviously hail. Hail sucks because it actually like hits you. Blue verification. Like what's her name in like the chocolate factory? Yeah, because hail can be like deadly. Like small hail still sucks. I wonder if I want to change the snout a bit actually. It happens all the time? Really? Not so much here. I guess we've been lucky. I never really thought about how common it is in other places. Wait, no, I don't want that. This is not a vector layer. We could move things. In the summer? Yeah, my first experience with hail was on the Oregon coast. In like the spring, I think. Yeah, luckily it's not very common. I feel like coast weather is just different. I also think the neck might be too long. You park your car in the open? Yeah. Wait, the glasses aren't going with it. Before, after. I need to make navigator bigger. I can barely see anything. Oh, but then it like screws up perspective over here. Whoa. Heck. Wait, let me let me fix this again. Oh, rest in peace windshields. Come to think about it, you used to park on a tree, it's no longer there. Dang. Meowdy. Okay, I think I got it back in in the box. It's there. So many visible pockmark damage, hail damage cars. Dang, yeah, like I said, I never really thought about places getting hail on the reg. Wait a second. Ah, I should have moved this to a different layer. Let me see. Let's cut. Base. Pooch down again. I don't like these over. Okay, why is that not erasing now? Is this an empty layer? Hi, Shy Hermit Crab. I used to throw baseballs at you. Several times. Yeah, what? I've actually never really looked into what causes hail. It's wild. It feels very much like an attack. Only weather we get on the reg here is tornadoes. Yeah, tornadoes, yeah. Yeah, I would call that like, yeah, more extreme storm stuff. Okay, need to erase this. There we go. Just bothering me. Now the fur is all wonky. Just scooch it down. Kind of. Large span of Main Street gone because they just demolished the buildings hit by him because it's more expensive to repair. Jeez. Because of tornadoes? I've been pretty lucky. I haven't experienced a tornado firsthand. My introduction to tornadoes was The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, the damage caused by them is so wild. Kinda looks weird without the eyes colored. So I'm gonna get some red in here. Maybe we'll make it worse. Really just figuring out what works here. Only heard about it in rural areas. Are like the rural areas more like plain like? Tornadoes like flat. I actually don't know what causes them. Seems to be in flat areas. Like I injected myself just now? Because I'm like, the eyes have been red for ages. Right, I was gonna try to do some pencil shading here. Okay, we're getting rid of the colors here for a bit. I always forget this part. I'm always trying to remember. But yeah, just doing like some pencil shading, kind of like this. Local artist friends. Oh, that's fun. What was like a highlight? The wildest ones were when you were all in school and took out football field stands. Oh my god, that's scary. Lights in bathroom building. Jeez. It's just such like a foreign concept to me. But for people, it's just like normal. It's amazing how like region changes your perspective. Oh, the blue part. Okay, I was like, at first I thought you were talking about the red eyes. I don't know if I want to color the whole hair, or I guess shade the whole hair. Give it maybe... I don't know. Okay, we got the... Oh, the hand. A little fingerless gloves kind of look. And I guess part of the sweater, maybe? Let me name this layer shading. Wouldn't have to live here if it wasn't for your family. There's definitely safer places to read. To live. Why did I say... Anyway. Yeah. It's amazing how much, yeah, the folks that you're around impact where you end up living. Dealt with silver compounds in chemistry labs. You also use work gloves, avoid skin contact because it will stain your skin brown. Dang. For a while. I wonder if I had any other... Like, it's crazy how much your skin absorbs things. Like, I always feel like weird coming back from like the city. I'm like, ooh, I just absorb all the car stuff. I don't know why this line is here. It needs to go away. Tattoos are just a chemical process, sorta. That's a good point. Yeah, we're like talking about tattoos. Was it last stream? Yeah, I was curious. I was like, does anybody have tattoos in the chat? I feel like, as far as like people I know IRL, I'm like the outlier that doesn't have tattoos. Mostly because I just can't settle on what I want. In the stink? Does it smell? Or are you talking about the city stuff? I also feel like your hair like tends to cling onto scent. Like especially like I'm in a place where a lot of people use like incense. Come home and I'm like, eh. Like I changed my clothing and it's still like the smell is still there. Looking a little more shaded now. Ah yes, good old city. I was thinking maybe I should animate a blink, in which case I should keep the eyes separate. Move this over here. I don't think it was this one for persona tattoos. I don't know. My memory is not great either, so possible, but that doesn't ring a bell. Maybe. No. Yeah, no, genuinely forgot. You know, I've definitely had a lot of conversations when people are like, this might be corny, but my first own of this, my first own of that, and it's like, do what you want. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of that, all that. It's easier to remember, I feel like, even with IRL people, even then it's easy to, like, forget. I've definitely had multiple things repeated to me, like... And also sometimes you feel like repeating things because you're like, I think you forgot, so let me tell you again. I don't know. That is quite the emote. What is that from? Like, it looks like it's from, like, an animation. This might be corny, but, I have a persona. He's a cat with a mustache. What is the corny part? Tell me. I don't know if I actually want to keep all these lines here, but... I feel like the line should be smaller. Size 17. Oh, the meow stash. I getcha, I getcha. I ever feel like I have the same conversations over and over again? It depends. Like with streaming and art specifically, like, just things do come back up. And, I mean, like, that makes sense, because, like, not everyone is here when we talk about things, so... Like, especially if people have questions about, like, art process or something, like, that gets repeated. Which I'm totally down, because I could just yap about art forever. Like, big thing happen in your life, or the news, and you learn the fact that you feel like you have to tell it to everyone. Yeah. I like... I don't think I share that many, like, big news thing happened. So, like, I don't know. Write in my journal. And talk about current events is a bummer, 100%. And I mean, like, there's some streams who are like, that's the thing they do, which makes sense. Couldn't scroll Blue Sky yesterday or today without endless scroll of people canceling Discord. Right, right. The other two. Which I am curious though, like... I do feel like it would be safe to have a Discord alternative. I don't know. Oh, and there's so much account migration happening. Hard to keep track of what's happening. I mean, forgetting the news, the other 2 points. What you said still stand. Oh yeah. There's a good Discord alternative. I mean, yeah, that one's a tricky one too, because like a lot of people would be like, there isn't a good Twitter alternative, there isn't a good Instagram alternative, and like there is, but it does rely on a lot of people being like, this is where I'm going to, and I feel like there's always going to be people who are going to be like, no, I'm not moving. So it's, yeah, the tricky is like uniting. But yeah, definitely, yeah, I already got locked out of one account because of the ID verification. Wait, I want to see if I can... They said they don't let me in on my phone. I wonder if they let me in on desktop. It's the Artist Alley Discord. Not that I really need it anymore, but it was nice to have it in the background. Let me see if if I'm locked out. Oh, okay, just asks me if I wish to proceed. I just can't look at it on mobile. That's annoying, though. Let's see. Yeah, specifically iOS. Alright. Oh, you have to like go into your settings. Allow access to age-restricted servers on iOS. Okay. Let me save this. Do this later. Yeah, I don't like being locked out for silly things. This would be the shit that you just see in Australia and the UK? Yeah. Countries with a lot more authoritarian when it comes to the internet. Usually when things get crappy enough, alternatives pop up. Like how we all moved from Skype to Discord in the first place. Yeah, I wasn't there during the Skype era. But yeah. I mean, yeah, it takes a lot, I guess, for things to get bad, for people to finally be like, alright, I'll move. Because, like, it took how many times for people to finally be like, okay, fine, I'll give Blue Sky a try. Jeez. And I'm like, and there's still some people who don't. I'm like, is it really that great over there? Is it? But, yeah. AOL Messenger, MSN Messenger, the Skype. Yeah, I was chatting with someone. They were saying that, I can't remember if it was AOL Messenger or MSN Messenger, that if you paste an image, it would instantly upload it. So that would cause a lot of issues. If you had the wrong one on your clipboard. That's just like nightmare fuel. All my anxieties. So could be some funny things. Going back, I like the smaller lines better than just the big chunks of shading. I'm just kind of guessing on the shading here. I used up references for this, and I'm too lazy to go dig them back up. Remember contacting family members with Yahoo video chat features? I didn't even know Yahoo had video chat. Is Yahoo still alive? I know it was like, it's like big in Japan, at least for a while. Okay, yeah. I guess, yeah, it's kind of funny how I guess just some other countries adopt it. Huge in Japan. It has like the worst UI, in my opinion. Not the worst, it's pretty bad though. Remember back in the day Yahoo had a Super Bowl ad with a talking dolphin? What? Oh, also Yahoo briefly purchased Tumblr, right? But it didn't know what to do with that. Where'd you learn to talk? Yahoo, what the heck? So 2000s core. Any of y'all watch the Super Bowl? I didn't. I don't have TV, so I just saw clips of the Bad Bunny show. Didn't watch it all. I never really understood the hype for Super Bowl ads. I'm like, there's still ads at the end of the day. Made the orange man mad. Amazing. Nachos. Pretty good. Actually had taco salad earlier. Almost nachos. Also love the aardvark emoji. So Super Bowl... Wait. Super Bowl ads are the metric of failing companies. Oh, they're AI generated? I'm not surprised. Actually, I'm a little surprised, but I'm disappointed. I don't know. 67% shark. 12% opossum. Do I have the highest? I have like 70 something. I don't know if anybody beat mine. I don't know if I can scroll the way back up. I'm not 76. I'll pin myself for now. Unless anybody wants to challenge that. Okay. As soon as I scrolled up, of course that pops up. And did Roblox get an emote? Indeed. I think with how big Roblox is now. Alright, fine. Got dethroned so quickly. Get some crowns. It looks weird that the hair is not shaded. I guess I'll go do that. Wait, there's an eraser. Oh wait, no. Wait a second. My lighting is all wrong. The lighting would be coming from the other way. Oh, hold on a second. Very cool person on Blue Sky followed you back. Very spooky. It happens sometimes. Like before the .com crash, all the ads were about crappy websites that went out of existence. Back in 2022, all ads of the Super Bowl were crypto NFT garbage. Really? Oh god. Finally, today, all ads were AI slop. It's a sign of something that is about to crash, where they're desperately throwing money away to normalize something awful. Well, at least we know. Howdy, howdy. Not into Roblox, but after seeing some streamers play it. Surprised how many things you can do in it. It kind of read, to me like, kind of like VR chat, not gonna lie. I haven't played Roblox, but yeah, the what I've seen from it, it kind of looks like VR chat, but like, yeah, Lego low res. And for kids. People, I don't think kids should be on VR chat. That's it's problematic. I'm the cool person. Yeah. I suspected. Not saying like, of course I'm the cool person. Just the context. Okay, so I did the shading backwards, and I don't know if I should redo this or not. Was on Roblox when I first got Pipe, and it's really changed. Yeah, that's what I could see. It was very, it looked a lot more minimalistic. Yeah. It needs to explode. I'm glad I, like, for the most part, avoided, like, anything that required chatting to other people online as a kid, because oof. It's scary out there. Alright, we're gonna try this again. I think I'll keep the coffee machine. I think I have to change the sweater a bit. At least maybe spark. Oh, preset words on the wheel. Oh, kind of like Club Penguin. If I recall correctly. Put it on another layer so I'm not completely destroying it. Oh, Amino was awful. Yeah. There was another one. It was like ick, but it was spelled like K-I-K. I was never on that, but I heard awful stories. Why are all the things named ick awful? Like a curse you put upon your site. Mina's where you got your first following, but it needed to die. Real. The one thing that I thought was cool about it was that it could, depending on which amino group you're on, you can get your art featured on the front page, because there would be, like, curators. I know there was, like, a lot of drama with, like, who got to be a curator and who didn't. Wait, Kik isn't the... Yeah. So, but there was a different one. It was, like, a social media thing. It was just spelled K-I-K. And the drama was... yeah. Lego has an official website that you can, like, do stuff on? That's kind of cool. Okay, I think I am erasing this part. You're a mod in some communities? Ooh! Well, I hope there wasn't too much drama there. You make your little webpage and there's a forum. And there were gamers. Back in the 2000s at least. That's cool. Miss being a forum mod sometimes. Drama was everything? Ooh, you like the drama. I'm like, I don't even like modding my own spaces. I have to. Reluctant mod. I definitely won't sign up to be other people's mod. There were games. There's so much petty drama. You weren't involved, but you're so nosy. I like... yeah, that's like my thing. I like reading about the drama. I don't like participating at all. I'm just like lurking. Sometimes the drama gets too wild and I'm like, this is bad for my mental health. Okay, I feel like... Actually, I don't know if I like those lines. Come back. That was a lot of lines. What if we went horizontal? Stupid kids scammers were like, oh no! Start scamming young. I wonder if most scammers have been like scammers their whole life. I was thinking about like, because a lot of people were like, ah, AI scams. I'm like, you're right, AI made scams way easier. But I remember being a pet portrait artist on Etsy, and there was the stuff I had to compete with was people just taking the photograph of the person's pet and then just like applying a watercolor filter in Photoshop and then being like, yes, I made a watercolor painting, here you go. And the people would just be like, yeah, that checks out, this is totally watercolor painting. Money to be modded? Jeez. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. Yeah, getting harassed on the internet is exhausting. Got so much lines happening here. But yeah, honestly, what I almost quit streaming because somebody kept harassing me for a good grip. Because I booted them out. Bury them. Yeah, hopefully they don't cause more problems. I'm glad you're still here. Thank you. Honestly, props to Bandito for being like, just give it a try. Give it a try for 2 years, see how it goes. Obviously be careful. But yeah, usually, eventually people get bored, which is good. But sometimes, ooh, the persistence can just be like, ah. Alright, this is a counter. Alright, I asked that we don't start talking about other names, just because, I don't know, it just gets messy after a while. I just have that as a general rule, just in general. Because sometimes it, like, can turn into something else. I guess I'm gonna do the hoodie first, because... I don't know, let me bring back the purple. Or was that? Here? I don't know, there's just something haunting about it, just the face being colored. I'm like, maybe that blue? It kind of matches what the blue that I'm wearing right now. And here's the funny thing, I actually don't have a blue hoodie. They're all black. But sometimes just shading with like the color black, I don't know, it doesn't bounce with light very well. Russian blue. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Is it Prussian? Prussian? Russian with a P? I don't know. Oh god, the closed captions. Russian. Russian. Nah, okay, it's having a hard time. Russia. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just like having a hard time recognizing the P sound. That's a good color. I think it's one of my... I think I have it in watercolor. I don't know if I have it... I don't think I have it in gouache. That's a nice, like, deep blue. Does the country used to exist? Yeah, there's so many countries that, yeah, they change. Like, what's the Istanbul song? Not Constantinople. I can't even. Like, I don't know if the Czech Republic is still the Czech Republic. They were like Czechia? Yeah, I don't remember for a bit. I guess I should make some notes on what I want animated so I don't accidentally like bake it in. Animate theme by link. Maybe some steam here? I don't know. Wait a second. I just realized if I have an espresso machine, I don't need a pour over. I mean, I don't need the kettle. Whatever. Ceased to exist in the 1800s and emerged into Germany. Ah, is that where it went? Alright. Maybe something in the window. You're like a bird. Might be too ambitious, but keep that in mind. I was like, if I actually do animate it, it would probably be my first animation of 2026. Oh, this is a different color. There we go. And Tito staring from the outside because they lost their keys. It was so sad. The government kindly asked everyone to call it the country. I'm gonna try it. Czechia in short form. Okay. Czechia. Maybe I got it. Closed caption says I didn't, but they also get a lot of things wrong. Like weird and lumpy. I don't like that. Okay, better. I was having like speculations. I don't know, speculations. I was like, what would happen if I stopped drawing furry art? Just streamed like different art. I don't know. I'm like, do people stay for the furry art? Do people stay for the furry character? So I was like, some people just do gaming and that doesn't necessarily need to be furry related. I only draw people going forward. Probably not people. I was thinking about like nature scenes, and, like more animal art rather than furries. I don't know. I was just speculating. Nah, I don't think humans are ever gonna come back like in full force as far as drawing them. I think you have a core audience regardless. Okay. Well, that's good to hear. Because I was like, animals aren't the most like, isn't like the wildest like pivot. I feel like, yeah, 100% going like, I don't know, like a very specific like anime fandom would be a little bit more different. Thank God we canceled humans. You could drop the possum, have a human Sona, we'd still be there. I was like, oh yeah, I definitely don't want a human Sona. I thought about it for a second and I was like, nah. It's like finding a goth to help you cross the street. They're visually different, so you know you can trust them. Interesting. Human Sona's just a Sona. Oh, fair enough, I guess. I don't know, yeah, I just have a lot of, like, I don't know if beef is the right word, but with drawing humans, like, there's just too much baggage with it. Maybe it's just, like, my neurodivergent brain that doesn't like looking at faces all the time. Like, human faces. But honestly, watch you less if you're a human VTuber. I kind of like feel that, honestly. I have seen some people who I follow turn into humans, and I'm like, huh. I wish I was more open-minded, but I'm like, no, I don't know, just the humanness. It's like only two main people I really watch were non-furry VTubers. By being a furry and queer, I already know the cuff. You're likely to not be annoying. How interesting. One is a partner of a furry VTuber, has a chill vibe. Oh yeah, furry by extension. That makes sense. I don't know if brown is the right color, but we'll keep it here. Oh. No way. Oh, because I didn't shade it over here with the pencil. Okay. I was like, why is it a different color? Furry adjacent. Furry on your partner's side. Yeah, because then, like, you understand still, like, aspects of the culture. It does, like, throw me off sometimes when, like, people who aren't furries, like streamers and YouTubers, and talk about furries, like, in a very, usually inaccurate way. I don't know. Like, it's not, like, offensive, but it's just, like, inaccurate. Do you want to draw more landscapes? Kind of. It's way less brain work, honestly. It's very relaxing. But, it's, like, a very different... I was looking at all the landscape artists I really like. They're all still on Instagram. A lot of them have not moved. A lot of them were like, I hate Twitter, even back when Twitter was, like, not the worst. Yeah, they're very Instagram focused. So it's like kind of different. I don't know. I guess more normie based, maybe? Furry once removed. Much rather inaccurate than hateful. Yes, 100%. Wait, is the E lowercase? That would be interesting. Kind of a vibe. Oh, don't want that overlap. Well, a little bit of overlap. Howdy, barbarian. Don't know African languages? Fair enough. Wait, why is this? Oh, it's in the minus. Okay. I was like, why is this not working? Okay, I guess I should... Wait, let me bring the purple back. It still clashes so badly. Also, Turkey asked to call the country... I'm just gonna phonetically try to say it. Well, I don't know what the umlaut is. Turkey, eh? I don't know. Oh, the connection with the bird. I kind of forgot, I'm not gonna lie. Very lavender colored. Turkeys are cool. They can be kind of like aggressive too, can't they? Such a weird tradition about like pardoning the turkey. I actually just learned about this, even though I've lived in the States for years. That for like Thanksgiving they pardon the turkey, the president does. I'm like, what? Who? Why? Countries rename themselves. Yeah, luckily not a lot of people are doing the colonization anymore. I kind of like that better. Wait a second. Save? Okay, good. Yeah, for the most part, that was that was a big part. Oh wait, no, that's too... Ugh, okay, I'll shade it in, but I'll change it later. Right. Wait, where does... I don't even remember where the tuft ends. I'll put it over here. What you like about the furry community is very progressive and left-leaning. True, true. Yeah, like if you're gonna meet up with like a furry, the odds are that you'll have more similar, I don't know. It's like a rare to find someone who's not very progressive in the furry fandom. It's very plum colored. Actually, it does kind of match my current one. It's kind of bright. Lower down the saturation a bit. Where's the red? Go. Also welcoming. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think some people are just like used to like more aggressive fandom, so like when they show up, they're like, "Oh, do I have to like follow all the furry rules?" And I'm like, there are no furry rules. Because I feel like sometimes people like make this like whole idea of like what furries are, and then it's like, no, it's not that deep. Mutual trauma. They know what it's like going through it. True. Used to play Battlefield / Bad Company 2 and participate in the forums. It was like in your teens. Some more chuds. Oh, the gaming community is so rough. It is hard to find like someone to play specific games with because some folks are awful. They'll be like, oh my god, pronouns? Ugh. Yeah, gamer, yeah. And it's so weird because like so many like also queer people like play games, but like capital G gamers, it's like different. I don't know. I think it's red. Wild cards? Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah. It's very, it's very, I don't know, it's a gamble. That's why I don't identify as gamer. Yeah. Yeah, it felt weird adding like furry gamer for a bit as a tag. I was like, but I don't know, maybe the furry part like balances it out. Ad break is starting soon? Alright. I guess we should go hydrate and such. Furry part does balance it out. True, true. Alright, I'll be back. Y'all go do some self-care or something. I don't know. Wait, whoops. Wrong button. Just open Twitch instead. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm back. Wait a second. I think one of my things is wrong. The Spycyshark.com commissions is incorrect right now. Let's put Ko-fi there for now. In the middle of like switching websites, so that's a process. Alright. Color in the hair, I guess? Wait, I want this to be a different color. Something... Well, it's kind of the same. Go back and change it in a bit. I guess the ears are lighter than the hair, at least on my model. Alright. What was it before? Make the hair darker. Yeah, just a little bit. Right, and the pink, okay. Oh, that is bright. I don't know if I like that. Every time I put a color down, I'm like, wait a second. I'm gonna change that in post. Like, I like the pink it is, but I don't like it for this picture. Something like that. Put the shark blush. There we go. Thank you. I'm like debating whether to make the counter this background color or make the wall this brownish color. Guess might as well just test both of them. I really want to paint my bedroom like dark green, but painting in your room is, I don't know, it's a whole thing. Then you're like stuck with the smell and you don't really want to be sleeping in there. I'm kind of vibing with green counter. You painted my room navy blue, and there's okay. We're wondering what the is about. Problems with that. Alright, okay. I'm intrigued. Even on the brightest day, the room is really dark. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like navy, like, is it like my jacket? Like my sweater navy? Because I want to, let me see if I have, I like Pinterested it. I have a hard time deciding between like a very light orange, almost like the what's in the background here, And where'd Pinterest go? Because also there's what do you call it? There's just, you can also just paint one wall and paint the rest white too. Like, what do they call it? Like an accent wall? Oh, I got sidetracked. I found something on my Pinterest page that I wanted to put in a folder. There we go. Okay. Where'd I put all this stuff? Too many folders. It's nobody's fault but mine. It's lighter than that? Okay. Yeah, because like to me, navy, yeah. I think kind of dark. Ruins navy from the bottom, wood paneling, white in the middle trim, few shades up from navy on the upper half. Ah. Generally don't know where that folder went. It's gone. Got eaten. I keep having to remember every once in a while to just like actually back up some of these images. I mean, this isn't the picture that I was thinking of, but this works. Like the one wall that's green. It just like looks so I don't know, it just, yeah, it looks nice and earthy. Well, it's something radically different from what the room was. So you don't process it as like your sister's old room. That makes sense. Yeah. Change it up enough. Yeah, no. I like this like greenish. But yeah, no, maybe not the whole entire room that green. Maybe bounce it with white. Good old whatchamacallit. Accent walls. Like, now that I think about it, color scheme is looking a little similar. My green is a little bit brighter on those bushes. If we were to do this again, green points to screen, like so. Yeah, it's also, yeah, picking out color is tricky because sometimes like you don't know how it's gonna look like a whole wall of it. It's like lighting is funny and does things to colors. B. Okay, I don't like that. Looks very warm. Wait a second. That before. Wait, kind of like that. Want an ocean gradient? Ooh, yeah. Color theory, your biggest opponent, I'm guessing? The nice thing about digital is that you can always like change it. And then the nice thing about traditional is that you actually get a lot of like happy accidents. Opposition. I'll get the green from out of here. The only downside is that Ancient never hung up all your nerdy posters. I mean, that could change. Get the nerdy posters back up. Don't want to ruin my work. Oh, I see. The Yeah, especially if you got like a gradient going on, that does make sense. Curse of different screen colors. Oh, that's true. Yeah. The screen I try to rely on the most is like once I'm done with a picture, I look at my phone screen, like I upload it to my phone, because I'm like, a lot of people look at their art on their a lot of people look at art on their phones, so I might as well try to do that. Yeah, especially like with photographs too, like touching them up. Sometimes they're just like, they look fine, and then like I look at them compared to everything else, I'm like, ooh, kind of dark. Do the same thing. Nice. I might change the the counter. Hold on. I need to clear my throat. Yeah. I don't know what's going on here. Why are you purple? I mean, that's better than why are you blue? Then there's like, you're colorblind. The calibration. Yeah, because like even if you have like a perfectly calibrated screen, that doesn't mean anybody else who sees it does. So yeah, because like right now technically the tablet I'm drawing on and my monitor that I'm looking at are two different ones. So I actually have the called the navigator, the thing you're looking up. It's right above my head. That's on a different screen. So it kind of balances it out. Purple. I'm always like, oh, I love this color. And I'm like, I say that about every single color. Let's be real. This is an empty layer. What the heck? Oh, I think it's a line layer. I'm gonna change this. Look up later. What happened to your profiles? They were purple. Oh, like your current one? It is kind of like a greenish blue. I sometimes wish that Twitch could let me see people's profiles like on the chat, but I know there's like a weird rule for that in case people have like offensive images or something like that. But it makes it easier because like just trying to distinguish chat color with people is hard because sometimes everyone's like, I want this color, and everyone in chat has that color. You can see the difference so starkly when you're at the electronics store or phone store, and you can see that colors are ever so slightly different. Yeah, with all the screens. Oh, any other social profiles. Alright, I'm gonna try to experiment with other colors here. I don't know if yellow's too wild. For screen chat? Yeah, but like, I wouldn't be able to see that because I can't see. Right now, my screen is probably like of me showing my stream. Probably like an inch by 3 inches. It's tiny. And yeah, also risky. Yeah, yeah. I know there's some that they're like, you can customize them. But even then, like, a certain amount of number would have the same, like, one. Okay, so that's not working. Oh, the random assignment? Yeah. Ooh, lime green. I don't know about that. I'm gonna make it yellow. Yeah. guess it's kind of like, what do they call them? Little like streamer buddies or whatever. The ones that like just like hang around at the bottom of the screen. But yeah, like I said, I don't really look at the stream screen that much. Stream avatars, yeah. I like how everyone typed it at the same time. Wait, that's not what I meant to do. Try again. New correction layer. Right, okay, there we go. Technically that window should be, the light should be brighter. 5 seconds late, that... I was like, I just assumed stream delay. Okay, there we go. I was like, I thought my stream delay would be less now that I had slightly better internet, but it still seems to be. Like, I think they say it's like around 5 seconds. Depicts chat as members of one group DM. I'm having a hard time visualizing that. Do say more. Yeah, I feel like it would be like an extension maybe, but I don't know. In order to add it to like the actual chat that we look, kind of like the pronouns thing that we have going on. Ever been in Discord or Facebook Messenger group chat? Yeah. Can't say I could. I mean, yeah. Oh, like, hold up though. So is it on screen and it like, I don't know. Cause like, I used to make it so like when I would type in chat, it would flip over to the left actually, because I can change the orientation. Yeah, what people see in the VOD. Okay. My eyes are like hooded right now. My calibration isn't really good right now. Okay, I think I get you. I was like, what is this? Oh, right, it's the steam wand. I don't know why that's tilted. It doesn't technically make sense. See if I can move it. I think it's a setup where the origin of the message bubble regularly shifts from left to right and back. Oh, interesting. Why isn't this working? Oh, okay, it's on the wrong layer. I know some people don't like having chat on screen. It was initially kind of necessary when I was dual streaming. But I don't know, I feel like it gives some context to whatever's going on. Oh, I did color this in. Interesting. Okay. All your time on Twitch, never seen someone with offensive profile pics. Yeah, I've seen it on YouTube. I feel like YouTube's moderation thing is a little bit more broken. If you're using it for a video, that's understandable. Yeah, like saving a VOD. Like a you one. But most people aren't looking for it for reg users instead of streamers. I'm really confused why this is on a different... Huh, okay, yeah, no, I did do 2 different ones. Try to move it over here. I just will make the windowsill white, I'm guessing. Windows have so many layers. I technically have drawn windows wrong. But I'm also like, eh. Whatever. Wonder how long it would take to get suspended from Twitch. I did report somebody on YouTube, and what they did is they didn't suspend them, they just like made it so their profile wouldn't load. So it's like broken. And I saw somebody in my follower list have like a weird broken profile pic, so I don't know if the same thing happened to them. We'll put another thing over here. But yeah, no, Twitch is pretty quick on banning folk. Sometimes. Sometimes they're a little bit too aggressive with the bans. This is the wrong layer again. What happens if I go over here? Nothing happens. Good. Oh yeah, it's a bot. Yeah, because like on the flip side, I've seen people get banned for like the silliest of reasons. Miles better than Facebook, let alone Twitter. I can't imagine streaming on Facebook. I know some people do that. It sounds scary. And some people are like, streaming on TikTok is good for you. And I'm like, that's okay. Like, I feel like there has to be something purple to balance all this out. I don't know, maybe spicy just being the only purple thing is okay too. I'll make the bushes rustle in the wind. That would be cool. I'll have to... That shouldn't be too hard, actually. Streaming where your family can see you and play Candy Crush. They're important things I need to show my family. Yeah, people stream on Facebook. Yeah, because it's like similar to, because you can stream on Instagram too, the Instagram Live, so I think it operates similar to that. Russell is a nice word. Oh, also if you like spell it different. Nice name. Yeah, I think the only problem with making the bushes rustle in the wind is that I'd have to put the sky under it, which does change its color a bit. YouTube will never beat Twitch as a streaming service. Yeah, I don't think so. There are things, like, for example, like all the corpo... not all. Some of the corpo... What is it? HoloLive. The VTuber corpo, like, specifically makes it so you only stream on YouTube? Something like that. I don't know, yeah. For some reason, Japan likes to prefer YouTube Live over Twitch. I think in different countries, it changes. Yeah. YouTube is so well known. Yeah, there's definitely good and bad things about it, but at the end of the day, Twitch won for me. Sorta, Hololive had a week of Twitch streams, might have had a brand deal. Oh yeah. I wonder if also some of their talent was like, please, can we just like do it for a bit? Like, it'll be good, trust me. Yeah, I know. You're preaching to the choir. I've streamed there for, God, 2 years, I think? I don't know. Little Timmy in YouTube chat. Yeah. Yeah, because they did the similar thing to Discord with like age verification later. Gray. Wait a second, what? Username colors. Wait. I don't know if you're talking about like the chat. Everyone's username colors gray on YouTube. So boring. Oh yeah, because they have the icons visible. Yeah, that's right. Prefer it sometimes because it's less well known, so I don't deal with a wave of people compared to like 10. Wait a second. Wait, you stream on YouTube, Toy Girly? So it's like, you actually get more randos, at least I did. It was scary sometimes. Oh, just your experience, okay. Yeah, sometimes there's just like some marketing choices that like don't make sense to me. I'm like, who is behind this? Is it people who don't use the internet? Because a lot of these are like pretty obvious choices. And I think part of it is also just how it's structured in general. Because they do have the nifty thing of it being like That one thing that Twitch eventually copied that didn't for a while was the fact that you could rewind the stream, like while you were watching it. If you like missed something, you could go back. Some people disable it on YouTube, but that's a choice. Whereas like now they finally, in the year late 2025, they added it to Twitch, but it's only for people who are subbed. Otherwise, it's not an option. Maybe we get a beefy computer. I feel like it doesn't have to be super beefy. It depends what you do. Like if you're like working with a model like this, it does eat some more, but like a PNGtuber doesn't eat a lot of resources. One thing I definitely did not work on my little laptop that's like over 10 years old, but that was you know, I think I just tried running VTube Studio, so I think a PNGtuber still would have worked. Kind of glad you did stream on YouTube because it kind of let me kind of get a pulse of what YouTube is like. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a different environment. And then yeah, I make your choices. Only watch YouTube live streams for the one lefty streamer that only streams there, yeah. If you ever miss something, just clip and scroll back 2 minutes and never submit the clip. Yeah, that's true. But I feel like on mobile, wouldn't it be just kind of like awful? Love catching up just on stream by speed running 2 times speed, real. Yeah. There's some funky mobile stuff. Because I like watching things on my tablet. My laptop it's so old, so if I ever want anything portable, it's my tablet. But because it treats it like a mobile device, there's a lot of funky things going on. Twitch Mobile until a month or 2 ago didn't allow mod view. Yeah, I believe that. Because, like, yeah, so many people don't have a secondary screen, so of course you'd, like, read chat on your phone, but then if you can't mod, then what the heck? I'm gonna look up a reference to this, whatchamacallit, what is it? Espresso machine. I don't want to keep it these colors, but at the same time I'm like, I could probably put a little bit more effort into it. It could just be a lighter version of it. Wait, so as a mod you were like trapped, not able to do this? Well, that is red. Finally gamble from the comfort of my bed. The important things. Oh, I had to do textually. Oh, like you had to like input commands? Yeah, okay. Dang. That's frustrating. I don't like the red, but I don't know, maybe it's like kind of giving me farmhouse vibes. Oh, you can't target your gift sub. Yeah, that's an issue. I wonder how the randomization happens. Because, like, I've seen people give gift subs accidentally to bots. I wonder if when they finally separated their bots, maybe it stopped doing that, hopefully. Oh, okay, so that's a thing with, like, the apps. Yeah. Because, like, I don't know for Android, but Apple loves to take extra money. Because, yeah, everyone's having that issue with Patreon, that, like, Patreon has a mobile app, but, it was, like, also taking a decent chunk of money away from both the creator and, the person paying. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of things, if they have both, like, a desktop version and a mobile version, if you can, try to avoid using mobile payment. Yeah, it's gross. Because you can technically do it on mobile, but it's, like, really weird. Like, you have to go, like, on the website. Because, yeah, you can't use Prime subs on mobiles, but sometimes I have to, like, open up, like, a web page. It's, like, weird and convoluted. Stop subscribing to things on your phone. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Like, there are some things that are specifically just app related. But overall, yeah, it's not the greatest. You sub via Prime on mobile? Like, specifically the app? Firefox is right there. Unfortunately, Firefox is having problems of its own. But yeah, it's gotten to the point, I looked at the alternatives and they're not very user-friendly. There's, like, LibreWolf? I think, yeah, that's how you say it. But, like, you gotta know what you're doing, otherwise it can, like, break. It's fitting. Yeah, we kind of got betrayed by Firefox recently, sadly. What was the other one? Oh, straight up, like, I don't understand it very well. Tor? But, like, I don't know. Like, on one hand, the shitification is making me better at doing certain internet things, but on the other hand, I'm like, come on, what are we doing? Just trying to explain the Fediverse to people and be like, yo, the Fediverse is great. Just, like, understandably people are like, I don't get it, what the heck, I'm not gonna use it. By the way, is anybody on the Fediverse? Like, I know, like, Blue Sky is technically on it, but that doesn't really count. I'm curious, yeah, does anybody use Mastodon? Or something like that? Like, I'm having a great time there, but I don't know that many people on it. It sounds like cheese. Wait, which one? Fediverse or Mastodon? Kind of wild when you think about the literal entire fucking planet of 8 billion people, but our options are often condensed to 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It's all about... I don't know, it's tricky, yeah. Linux, we got good old Linux. Fediverse. Amazing. I actually didn't think of it like that, yeah. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. It's like, I think it's short for federated. I'm not super, like, I'm not a pro at it. But it is interesting, because in the sense, I don't know, because you could have your own server, you can join a server. A lot of people join a server because, like, who has all the resources to getting and making their own server? However, somebody described it as, like, homeowners association internet, which is not entirely incorrect, but at the same time, like, you can choose your server, you can look at their rules and be like, okay, do I vibe with these rules? Yes, no. Do I vibe with the servers they blocked? Yes, no. Whereas, like, when you're stuck with something like, I don't know, Twitter or Instagram, you have way less choice on that. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's, to a certain degree, it's worth it. I guess it depends what you use social media for. I was just lucky that, like, I was able to find an audience because so many furries are tech savvy, so they're on there too. Amino too. Amino too, but better. Oh, Amino is such a nightmare. In fact, yeah, luckily you can lock a lot of the ones to be like 18 plus too. Guess I should shade this thingamajig. What is it? Like the... I don't actually have one of these, but it's like the thing that boils the water. All the furries are just on VR chat. Yeah, like I said, depends what you're trying to do, because it's not like I'm gonna show up on VR chat and be like, look at my images, and just like hold them up. Yeah, I always forget that, like, yeah, the experience of the furry artist is a little bit different than the experience of the furry in general. But I could. I would be so well liked. Be like, look at it, please. Oh, furries, look at this opossum. What the heck are aardvarks? They look kind of opossum-like. I'm gonna look this up. What are they related to? They look like, I mean, I feel like they'd be related to anteaters, but what the heck are anteaters? Are they related to, armadillos? They look similar. Aardvark related? Armadillo? Not closely related. Oh, okay. Interesting. Aardvark. What's his name? Arthur, like the kid's book? He was an aardvark, right? He used to have like a long snoot, then he got like kimono-fied. And the TV show. Oh, we just read here. No, I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. I read the book, it's better. No. Yeah, he's an aardvark, okay. It's been like years since I've like seen anything related to it. Oh, referencing him spelling aardvark over and over. See, I don't even get the references. That's how long it's been. First book and episode. Because, like, I never owned any of, like, the, like, TV episodes. It was just, like, what would play at school randomly, so never, like, watched it in order or, like, consistently. Oh, on PBS? Right. Yeah, I didn't grow up with like any TV, so that's how that happened with me not knowing. PBS, your goat, always there for you. Getting a nostalgia memory flashback to 10-year-old you reading Arthur books from the library. Nice. The library was such a cozy place. Like, I'm sure it still is, but as a kid, I don't know. There's something really magical about it. Yeah, sorry, I was the little carrot signs. It still is. I think I'm just too easily distracted. Like in school, when people would be like, I'm gonna work at the library, I could never get any work done. I'm just... I need to be like in a very controlled environment. But I feel like I was better at blocking things out when I was younger. Brain is too loud now. Yeah, libraries actually got better. If you have decent funding in your library, there's actually like really cool resources. You still need to read your library books. Wait a second. No, having fun isn't hard when you got a library card. Made buttons at your logo. Oh, you have a button press at your library? That's awesome. 10 cents? That's really cool. That's like your... yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, because button presses are like ridiculously expensive, actually. I was looking at them when I was selling things, and like I kept being like, I don't know, with how much I sell these, it's not worth paying. So what cozy core memories are at the library? Nice. I also really like the school library. It was nice. Okay. Right, window. See, if I make a window here, then it'd also have to be blue. It'd be weird if it was just like light. A bunch of other stuff, not to mention the main branch. Yeah, real. Yeah, like there's some that have like 3D printers, there's some that you can like rent out telescopes. What else? Like Cricut machines, so you can like do like sticker cutting. Like generally, yeah, if I had a really well-funded library, I could have just like conducted my business out of it pretty much. Whole theater in the basement? What? That is so cool. Definitely not my library. Remember your mom's taking you to the Grand Central Library in Chicago to study to be a pharmacist, and you just roam around finding a book to read. Oh, that sounds so cool. So I imagine, yeah, that library is really nice. VHS mention. Yeah, remember VHS, folks? Some folks don't. Physical media, though. Oh, the pre-existing fines. Yeah, I wonder how that all worked out. I guess I should find where the slide is. Movies on tape. It always sends me a bit when someone's like, "Oh, you gonna videotape that?" I'm like, there ain't no tape in this phone. God, so many people return overdue materials. Oh, that's kind of, yeah, that makes sense. Like, oh, of course they'll return the things when they know there won't be a punishment. Funny how that works. Gosh, I think Bandito has like mysterious library books that we really need to go drop off. Like throwing them under the bus. Remember watching like Bill Nye or Magic School Bus video on tape. Don't know how long they were, so watch to the bitter end until the VHS iconically goes static. And because you enjoyed it too much. Nice. Yeah, I wonder, yeah, what the typical lifespan of a VHS was, like, compared to, like, discs. People are talking about, like, there's certain, like, DVDs, they call it, like, disc rotting or something. It's rare, but, like, yeah, it does destroy the disc. Disc rot is still a problem. Does it happen with Blu-ray too? Or is it just, like, DVDs? Oh, there we go. Oh, those are my notes. I should name this notes. Must be like magnetized tapes. Yeah, I have no clue. Yeah, my my knowledge on understanding how heck like film, like I still don't get why when like you get, I don't know if they still do this at the airport. They're like, take film out. If you have film, don't let it go through the scanner. Disc applies to all discs. Okay. Actually kind of scary that as immortal as digital age seems, the physical items they rest have lifespans too. Yeah. Yeah, everything has a lifespan. Just like backing everything up on different types of media. Like I want to get some photographs printed because I'm like, I don't know if I'll like randomly lose the file. And then also similarly like you can lose your photographs in a fire or something, I don't know. Like literally misplace them. Even paper over time, not guaranteed safely, can be infected with mold, get eaten by pests. Yeah, yeah. Also, like if it's not archival, like yellows or something like that. Yeah, that's why I'm like, as an artist, not that like all my art needs to like live forever, but I'm like, it's really important to get archival paper. Because I don't want to like come back to a sketchbook like, I don't know, even 4 years later and be like, oh, it's all deteriorating. Newspaper turned sepia over time. Oh yeah. Yeah, because like they don't use like top-notch paper. Like wondering where all your stuff will go after you pass away. At least the stuff that survived. Yeah. 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 It's already ads. How does this happen? Conversation was too good. Alright. Alright. Yes. Guess I have to go do the ads. Right. I'll probably be back a little earlier. We'll see. Too good of a convo, right? Alright. See y'all in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I was also realizing I need to move all the eye layers. Actually, animating the blinking might be a little bit tricky with the texture. It might have the same issue that the bushes have. So we'll see. Anyway, welcome back from the ads. That layer, no. There it is. I'm gonna move it over here. I think I'm gonna try to merge a lot of these. Try to make a separate file, so in case I have to change something. Just the eyes. I'm gonna put in bushes moving, but that's the one that I'm more hesitant about it working. This is steam lines. I might have to pull up my old PNGtuber thing, because I do not remember how I animated the steam on that one. Timeline in. It just moves side to side. Wait a second. I don't know if this is the final version. There's no blinking. Okay. Probably the old version. Get rid of that. Okay, yeah, no, I totally did the steam different. I think I put a background because I can barely see anything. Not the green screen. I wonder if I should just not outline it. Gets bigger and then gets smaller. Made a tuna fish sandwich? Nice. Like I should have tuna later this week. Oh, we have fresh bread. Wow, okay. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm thinking I don't need the outline. I'll keep them around, but just in case. We'll start with a small one. It's been so long since I've animated, I'm just like straight up forgetting here. Also need bread, since you just used the last few slices. Gosh, having like an idea for a sandwich and not having bread, realizing you're out of bread is so rough. What kind of bread do you normally use? We're pretty lucky. There's this, I used to have a hard time getting bread because our local bakery would always like run out super quickly. But there's a place, there's like a small market, and they bring bread from a different bakery, but they stay open longer, so we're pretty bougie. we get the fresh bread from there. Oh, typically I go for white bread. Unfortunately, whole wheat, gives me issues, but yeah. I'm pretty bougie. But can you tuna fish? Can you tuna fish? Fresh bread smell, yeah. Sometimes the bread I want runs out, so we gotta settle for something else. But pretty good. How the heck do I use this timeline? It's been too long. What is this? Witchcraft. Get that bread. Okay, this needs to be an animation layer. New timeline? Okay. Oh, that's like everything. Oof. Let me get rid of my notes. They don't need to be there. This doesn't need to be here. Wait, I thought I got rid of my notes. Did you delete something I wasn't supposed to? Okay. Mystery. I don't know. All this Steam 1. Actually, it'd be more like Steam 3. I'm not super bougie, but when it comes to bread and coffee, I'm like, the essentials. Okay, this is background, not moving. Oh, steamed buns. Gosh, I wish I lived in a place that had them, like, available. Making them is a pain. But yeah, there's some places where you could just, like, they just have them in the convenience store, and I'm like, what? I want that. Saving this. Should always be bougie with food. For real. What is that? Is that a taiyaki? The fish bun? Yeah, no, they are Chinese steam buns. They just, yeah, it's just like a convenience, like, I don't know, I guess so. I expect, yeah, the convenience store owners are Asian, but yeah, they just have them in a little case. Main point, food good. Yeah. I'm thinking of like the bao, like the big fluffy ones. Oh, there's two. There's the one that's like they fold it in half. But I was thinking about like this guy. Let me see. That. Like, this one's probably small. This one looks kind of small, but they're like big, sandwich sized. Yeah, and they just have them in a little case, you know, like how sometimes you go to, like, I don't know, a 7-Eleven, they have like the taquitos, but instead it's this. So good. But yeah. I've only made like soup dumplings, and that was a pain and a half to make. It was rewarding, but I'd rather go pay someone to make them for me instead. Filipino Chinese, nice. Good food. Right, so I have this timeline here. I need all this stuff for this timeline? Yes, I do. I have it with my other thing. Yeah, pork. Like a mixture. Just had a food of making you hungry. Good day. No, I mean, same here, honestly. I had a big lunch. I don't know what's... Maybe it's just all the food talk. Okay, and then... Oh, I need to make a different layer. What is this? How do I do this? Lines... Steam. New animation layer. Animation folder? I think that's it. Like, who hates food? I know it can be like a trigger for some people. I know there's some places like on the internet that were like, you gotta content warning food. Why is this? Hold on. If I drop, no, it's not letting me do that. Okay, I think I need to add a cell here. Frame. Oh, my Steam disappeared. Screw it. Okay, I'm drawing new Steam. This is just gonna be a reference. Usually caused and gained. Like how you can always go back to the weather. You can always talk about food. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like such a weirdo. Like, I legit like talk about the weather and people are like, oh, hate it so much. But I'm like, no, like, I don't know. Like, for real, man. Although, admittedly, sometimes talking about the weather these days can just lead to very depressing climate change topics. You too? Nice. Small talk. I don't like when people ask me about what I do for a living. Because a lot of times they don't get it, and it just feels awkward. That's the only type of small talk that I don't like it with. They're like, well, your job. Especially when it's with normies, and they're like, I don't get why you want to be a poor artist. Just lie most of the time. Okay, what's like a good go-to lie? Be like, I work in marketing. What company? It's a secret. I don't know. Oh, accounting? Okay. I mean, yeah. Jeez, that reminds me I gotta do my taxes. Graphic designer? Ooh, yeah, people seem to understand that one better. Because when I see illustration, they're like, animation? And I'm like, like, yeah, I do animation for fun, but illustration doesn't mean animation. Try to make another frame in here. The timing might be all weird, but... Make graphic commissions and design things. Okay. Way easier than explaining like how you have several jobs bounced between to pay the bills. Yeah, right? Yeah, and like sometimes when you talk to people about your job, sometimes it feels like they're just like kind of like being like, do I make more money than you or not? Like it feels like a weird competition sometimes. Like maybe that's not what they're doing, but like it's just a vibe I get sometimes. Yeah, okay. I'm glad I'm not alone in this. Oh, like flips here. Bigger. Wow. Like we're going to a wedding last year. Oh, I feel like weddings are, yeah, a big a big, like, place of small talk. Just you lying most of the time, or anything to shut down combos. Oh, I feel your pain. That's where you go. Lie to see the children if present. Wait, that's where I go lie to the children if present. Oh, okay. Oh.
Bandito pizza delivery.
Oh, thank you. Oh wow, bougie. Okay, thank you. Wait, can I get a napkin? Okay, thanks. Oh, love lying to children. I'm so bad at talking to kids, so I just kind of like avoid it.
If you give a possum a napkin.
Thank you. Okay, I just got food delivery for Bandito, so that was a pretty good deal. Children are also so funny. They are. They really are. Luckily, your friend's sister knew you well enough to pull you away because of those spoons. That's nice. They hear all the drama. Oh, Bandito just like disappeared. I'll let them know. Hold on, I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. Like, eat some food. We need a Bandito counter redeem. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that. It's like confusing because the wording for things like stream elements is like game counter or something like that. I don't know. Just have to like mentally translate it into something else. I have been meaning to like add, what is it? Streambot or something? I don't know. Probably makes things like that easier than trying to use stream elements. Yes, tell me how Tiffany put gum in Tyler's hair. The drama. Would be easy to set up in MooBot. Really? Okay. Well, in that case, then I don't even have to add anything new. Yeah, MooBot was a little confusing to me because they had like some things paywalled. So I haven't really explored too much. Let me get rid of the onion skinning, see what this looks like. Not bad, honestly. Like, it shouldn't go that quickly. Can I move these? I don't know. Gosh, this timeline is a little confusing. Speed steam. He's going for speed. Escaping the coffee rapidly. How many miles per hour? Wait a second. Can't really see it. It's like a little tiny speck. Make this shorter. See if that works. Maybe another speck down here. That wasn't really much of a speck. Chunk. Trying to figure out how I can make it slow down. Because sometimes I just pop this into a sprite. Then I can mess with the timeline a little bit better. Let me see. Like, I want to be able to drag these. Oh, yeah, okay, I can drag it. Switch it over all one. Maybe. Nope. Try this again. That over there. Come on. Wait, why did the other ones move? I think that's an even amount. Still very quickly. Yeah, see, I don't get why right here this line appears, but it doesn't appear for this end. I don't want to insert another frame. If I delete this? Ah, screw it. Smaller though. They finally made the animation program for the iPad, Procreate Dreams, way better. I do want to mess around with that, but I don't like the idea of streaming from an iPad. I feel like there's way more opportunities to dox myself that way. What improved? They used to not have this, like, the lasso tool, so it was like really annoying if you like wanted to move things. You just have to redraw it. Apparently the timeline is better. I haven't really looked at that so much. They added like more brushes. For me, it was just amazing how much the lasso tool, how much I rely on it. Don't dox yourself, yeah. Random shortcut to open front face cam. Honestly, I'm less scared of showing my face. I'm more just like, I don't know, because you know how like apps have like a lot of like information sometimes. So it's just like address and stuff like that. But yeah. ToonSquid, heard a lot. I have not used ToonSquid. Just because I have so many animation programs, like I have the Clip Studio, I have Sprite for desktop, and then I got Procreate Dreams back in the day. I was like, I'm not gonna justify another animation program. Because like they all kind of work similarly, but just different enough that it's like a pain to like relearn it for everything. Step away and show weather for your town where you live in. Oh my god, like people who have that on their desktop, because like windows you can have the weather on your like taskbar, right? I've seen that and I'm like, oh my god, the people who just show their desktop for streaming, I'm like, you're a lot braver than I am. Yeah. Yeah, the weather doxing. I completely forgot about that. We got options on how to get doxed. Great. Yeah, I feel like you'd have to like specifically be like, this tablet is only for drawing and streaming. And I'm like, no, I like using it for other things. Or you just have to be very careful, which I'm not. Call this folder the Steam one. Okay, so we got the Steam, kind of. I'm gonna have to like change the timing on that. The blinking, nah, it's too much. I'm gonna try to do a bird animation. Like the more abstract animation is easier, I guess. New animation. Rando GeoGuessers. See out your window. Oh, the way some people have been doxxed. Like I was it was like a clip from like Dog VA's thing that he said that people found out where he lived because he showed like the wood paneling on his floor and people like looked it up on a recent like apartment listing and were like, oh, I know where you live. Same thing with like a shot of the outside of his window and they're like they were able to find it on apartment photos. And it's like, oh my god, why? I feel like doxing made things way less fun. Like, you gotta be like extra secretive about everything. Cause yeah, there was that other incident where somebody doxed like, I don't know if she was like an idol or something, but they saw in the reflection of her glasses, like sunglasses, and yeah. Hello?
Hot sauce?
I'm sure, thank you. Alright. But yeah, scary stuff. Indeed, counter 2. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Wait, let me look. Wait, what is Peggle? Okay, I got my Stream Elements bot. They have these like modules. Roulette, chat alerts, raffle. No, that's not it. Counters, they straight up do have a counter. Where's it? Add a counter. Call it Bandito. Counter value? I don't know what that would be. Yeah, it was an idol. They saw it in her glasses. She had a BF or something. Oh, I thought they were like, I found the street where you're hanging out and you live close. Same people that made Zumba and Plants vs. Zombies. Oh, okay. I thought it was a game, but I was like, what? Okay, so I don't know. Yeah, there's this counter. How do we add it? Add. Huh. Hold on. Let me see if I exclamation point Bandito. Doesn't do anything. Alright, well, I'll mess with that later. It kind of exists. It's a little convoluted. Right, birds. I think I made a new folder. Yeah. Need to rename it. Bird. Okay. I think I'm just gonna start right in the middle. I have to look up references, but I'm gonna start with just like your standard W bird. They'll just like disappear out here. Oh, it needs a flap. It's not flapping. It's just gliding. Whee! I think starting in the middle was a bad idea. I can't move these around as easily as I'd like to. Let me see. We'll work backwards. We'll sort this out. Animation cell. I don't know. That's a weird shape. Let's try again. I should definitely add. I keep forgetting to add the lower flapping. I think I just swap these out. Okay. I think it's 2. I think it's 3. 4. Wait, I lost one. Six, maybe? Three, 4, 5, 6. Woohoo! There it goes. Hold on. What does it look like all together? The frames need to be fixed, but... Yeah, this won't be happening like all simultaneously. The bird will appear like probably every other couple of seconds. I need to make a frame number 1. I don't think I used one of the frames. What is this? Oh, whoops. Not what I meant to do. Oh, okay, this jumps too soon. Bam. Guess this one should technically be 7. This one should be 6. Yeah, just bothering me that there should be an extra frame at the end. Can I make this wider? Oh. What about that? Oh, it makes like everything in the background disappear. I get it. Kind of. Move. The eyes are flashing. Okay, well, let me think. Because I think I will save each animation without the background, and then I could just paste it on top. Would work, right? What other animation note did I have? Oh, I don't have them on here. On my other one. Steam and eye blink. Unless like Spicy's eyes are red because they don't blink. Go check out. New animation layer. Think I'm gonna have to merge these two. Oh, but it wasn't visible. Wait, no. Okay, get these out of here. Merge them. Oh, okay, wait. These were 3 different layers. Come back. That and that. Okay, now I need to... merge all this. I can barely see what's going on back here. That smug look. Super smug. Doesn't just be closed. I have to work backwards. You gotta open up again. Wild stuff happening here. I do wonder if I should make an in-between layer here, but... let's see. Yeah, with the texture it's a little tricky. Losing some of the color. It'll be lighter than everything else, but sometimes some people's lids do that. The glasses are getting kind of erased though. I should probably do this on a different layer because it's having some issues. Okay, so this is number 2. Get up here. Oh, that's do. Get another layer. If I have it. Yeah, okay. Under versus below does change. I don't have eyebrows. Probably add those. Oh, the eyes got darker. Oops. I don't know how that happened. I'll just draw over it, so that shouldn't be a huge problem. He's kind of bleeding down here. This. Hey, look at that. Okay, but yes, this will all be spaced out. It won't be a... How many seconds is this? 27-second clip over and over again. Feeling good about it. I need to make the glasses show up here. Oh, okay. Made them super dark. Maybe I can just erase this part. Or maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But I do think the eyebrow should be visible. They'll be over here. Possible to overthink it. Oh wait, no, the eyebrow. The eye touches the eyebrow when it opens. Does it have like one of those eyebrows that goes through the glasses? Okay. I don't know, I feel like I accomplished quite a bit. Like I'm feeling really, really up for it. Those bushes, they can move. Let me see. What time is it? We're at almost 3 hours. Okay. I'm gonna at least set it up. This didn't have color or animations before today. That's a lot of progress. Oh, thank you. Well, that is a way to put it. Yeah, that is. Oh, I just realized? I didn't color the mug. Like my brain was like, I feel like something's uncolored, but I could not. Okay, but it's not a big deal. I can just fix it over here. And we can bring it back. You know what? I'll fix it over here now. So don't forget. Like, maybe the mug will be... I feel like will purple be too much? Furry color. I also don't know what that extra line down there is. I think I messed something up there. Still looks weird if I zoom in. Maybe a pinkish color. That kind of works. Mug. Alright, new animation layer. Go crochet thing. It just like distorted too. Let's see. Actually, you know what? On a different layer. Oh, but then it goes over this. Hmm. Save. One. Duplicate layer 2. Does move the sky with it, but eh. It's dancing. Yeah, it's hard to tell with the timing. I think if it moves very slowly, maybe. Let's see if I can drag this very slow-mo. Kinda works. I mean, that was just me using liquify, so I don't know. Rather than drawing it frame by frame. Alright, also this bird is missing an extra one. Where's the bird one? Eyes, bird. Oh yeah, okay. Wait a second. Oh, I have an extra frame here. Is it empty? Aha! Okay. Right, hanging out here. Actually, gliding kind of makes sense. Alright, cool. I might slap another entire layer on this for more, whatchamacallit? Contrast. But for now, kinda works. I know sometimes people animate like indoor plants moving. Technically don't move. Like, they do move at a like tiny microscopic. So then it just kind of looks like it's breathing. It works. I mean, I don't know. I might mess with that. We'll see. It looks like there's an ad popping up. I think I'm just gonna run the ad beyond the offline screen, and I'm gonna take off because I want some food, and yeah. Not gonna raid today, I'm too lazy. But thank you so much for hanging out. I feel pretty happy. I didn't think I'd actually get this much done today, so feeling pretty good about it. Had some great conversations, and maybe see some of y'all tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might play Fallout. I feel like I broke my Fallout ending. I think because I was indecisive and didn't 100% commit to a faction, I think we might have to go with the mid one. I don't know. We'll see. Good stream. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. The perfect emote. Very real. So what's happening? This is my brand. Spicy with a mug. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Take care, y'all. Have a good evening, morning, good afternoon, night. Goodbye.